Hi, everybody! So now we're going to go on to my second video on my UMI suspension install. I got the stage 3 kit, and we're going to do the rear. Like your mom. So the reason I went with this stage 3 kit was that was the one that gave me the Uniballs, little rotary, almost like Heim joint little guys. Gave me on the bottom and adjustable with the little Uniballs on the top. So I'm hoping that'll help me prevent binding, and I can dial in my pinion angle. That's it. That's the only reason I went with that. And because I'm cheap, I went with the Bilstein shocks instead of the coilovers, because I can do that later. And that should be it. Just 4 bolts to put them in and 4 bolts to put them on. Oh, and they gave me some springs. Hopefully I don't have to cut these ones. We'll put those in there. The little hats on the top, isolators, insulators, whatever those are. I don't have those because I didn't get a whole car. So those will be here whenever the Amazon truck gets here, and I can put those in on top. Now I'm just going to mock stuff up. First, that's what she said. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. They gave me these bushings here. They're probably urethane for the axle housing. Probably not going to put those in because the 8.2 10 bolt, I doubt it's going to last long. And I'm going to upgrade it, so I think I might save on those for the next one. They give you all the grease. They tell you only put like 2 pumps in there, which is all I give her anyway. And yeah, they don't want you to overload the bushings because it breaks them down. So I'm going to give them a couple pumps and slide them in the old hole in there. I'll bring you guys back in. So first step that they recommend is make sure your uppers are the same length as your old uppers. So I'm going to do that real fast. I'm going to take 2 bolts, and one through here will locate me, and you can see I'm, I don't know, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch off. Break these locking nuts. I'm going to throw this on the ground real fast. And since these are opposite threads, you can spin one way to lengthen, one way to close it up. Room here. Basically, I'm going to wait till that bolt drops in there. Make sure it's still nice and still good. And lock it down. That'll get me close till I get in there and need to set the pinion angle or something. Keep guesswork out of it. Here she is all together. Relatively painless. Make sure you pay attention to the instructions. UMI recommends only a pump and a half. That's all I usually give her anyway. Grease, that way you don't damage the bearing, the bushings. I'm not a scientist, but I'm going to follow that since I spent so much damn money on this. Went in pretty easy. I opted for the brace that goes between the rear shock mount points, a little forky thing on both sides, and the bolts that they gave me with that were probably a size bigger than what would fit in the shock or in the frame. So a little step bit and clearance those out, and everything popped right in. That's the only problem I had. Everything's just putting a bolt in a hole, and I mean, pretty simple. I haven't driven it yet, obviously, but I imagine it's going to be light years better than it was before. And I got my rims on. Got me some Craigslist specials. C5 Corvette knockoffs with some spacers. This is the 1-inch lowering spring. Sure, I'm going to have to go probably a little bit lower. Hopefully it settles down some more once I get all the weight in the car. That's just me. Overall, good job on the kit, UMI. Greatly packaged, well put together, well thought out. Everything's powder coated, brand new bolts. Good deal. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.